Welcome back. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today I just wanted to give you a quick overview on Season 22's patch notes. If you guys seen it before, here's a quick reminder. If you haven't seen it, here's the video for you guys. Let's get right into it. First things first, we'll be getting a new map called E District, which is a futuristic urban city. If you're a Control Legend main like Caustic or Rampart, etc., this map is definitely for you. With the close quarters aspects of this map, teams should be able to secure and trap out buildings like never before. Me personally, I feel indoor fights are usually more fun and intense, but what do you guys think? The map rotation for the first half of this season will be Broken Moon, ill, E District, and then Storm Point, another ill for me. Controller Legends now have a new perk, Zone Overcharge. Controller Legends now have extra shield capacity when playing in the zone, specifically a 25 HP overcharge permanently, as long as that player remains in the zone. If you leave the zone, it's over for that. They also added some quality of life changes. Controller Legends now remotely pick up their undamaged tacticals by looking back at them and pressing a button, instead of you having to be right next to a node or a rampart shield to pick it up. Also, by doing this, you restore your tactical charge. Recon Legends now have a new perk, Threat Vision. Highlight enemies through line of sight when using ADS. This ability is limited in range and does not work through walls or smoke. I'm not too sure about this one. I feel like this is one of those changes where we're gonna have to play, a couple matches, maybe a few days, a few weeks before we actually ingest this ability and give our full feedback on it. Survey beacons are now faster to use. They shorten the range of the scan to 500 meters. It used to do the whole entire map. It also now pulses 3 times over 15 seconds and keeps enemies on the map for 5 seconds every time it pulses. I'm gonna skip over the stat trackers and battle pass changes. I don't find these to be that important. Now on to the balance updates. EVA 8 returns to the floor while the R99 enters the care package. The EVA 8 will go from 6 damage to 7 damage and the firing rate is decreased. And the gold weapons this season will be the Mozam Akimbo, P20 Akimbo, R3, Rampage, and last but not least the Sentinel. I'm going to skip over the aim assist update because I stay in console lobbies. I don't dabble in PC lobbies at all. Though it's not relevant to me, I'm still going to pull it up on the screen if you guys want to pause the video and read the update. Aim flinch has been removed from weapons and most abilities, which I'm grateful for. I don't know how many times I would get into a battle and my weapon would decide to take on this weird ass recoil pattern I've never seen before. Try your best not to fight in the ring though, because damage from it will still affect your aim. The loot bin reset is one of the changes that I like the most. During the middle of the match, loot bins will close and reroll their loot with the increased chance of high tier loot. After the reset, some bins will turn into legendary ones. Mythic bins were also added to the game with a care package weapon and other lootable items in there. Just know that these bins will also take longer to open. They're deciding to change the loot pool by reducing the spawn rate of purple and gold attachments by about 50%. Honestly, with this change, we're really going to see how good our gun skills are. They reorganized the death boxes in the Loba market. Healing items now have a dedicated row, and shield cores have been moved to the top of the gear category. Traversal is another big change that was needed. Mantling at the same time no longer forces players to drop like it used to. You and your teammates can now properly rush players on the rooftop or just rush for high ground in general. We now have a better battle sense in game. Critical ammo state will now kick on when players have 0 in their inventory. There's a low ammo indicator that pops on screen that also displays ammo type. When damaging an enemy player, players are now shown their armor and health state, but this requires a direct line of sight. Enemies are now highlighted in red. The intensity of the highlight fades the farther away you are. Here are the ammo spawn changes. Here are the ammo stack changes. Here are the hop-up changes. Worth noting is the new gun shield generator hop-up. The gun shield absorbs 40 damage, recharges 12 seconds after taking damage or breaking, and is usable by all LMGs. Now for the weapon changes. We have the new Akimbo P20s and the new Akimbo Mozams. All you have to do to make them Akimbo is pick up 2 of them. Aiming tightens hipfire spread instead of looking down the sights. Attachments are mirrored to the second weapon. There's an increased fire rate, longer reload times, magazine size is doubled, optics are disabled while in Akimbo. Toggle select fire to holster your second weapon. This way you can actually use your optics if you want to. All LMGs now benefit from the reverse hipfire mechanic found on the care package Devotion. The longer you hipfire, the tighter the spread is. We already spoke on the gun shield hop up, so I'm not going to go over that. The alternator's white mag went from 22 to 23, the blue mag went from 25 to 26, and the purple gold mag went from 27 to 28. The car's white mag went from 21 to 22, the blue mag went from 23 to 24, and the purple gold mag went from 26 to 27. The Devotion now comes with a gun shield. It's pretty much the same. The Flatlines base mag went from 20 to 19, the white mag went from 25 to 23, the blue mag went from 28 to 27, and the purple gold mag went from 30 to 29. This right here might be big for some. The Havoc's accuracy was significantly reduced. So all you Havoc fans out there, I don't know what you're gonna do. The Hemlock's burst delay was slightly increased. The damage was reduced from 20 to 19. The white mag went from 24 to 21. The blue mag went from 27 to 24. And they didn't change the purple gold mag, it stayed at 30. The P20's damage was increased from 18 to 21. The hammer point damage was decreased from 27 to 23. The base mag went from 14 to 10. The white mag went from 16 to 11. The blue mag went from 18 to 12. And the purple gold mag went from 21 to 14. The Mozam's hammer point damage was reduced from 60 to 54, and the fire rate was significantly increased. The Mastiff damage was increased from 11 to 15, which I personally love because it's my favorite shotgun in the game, and the pellet count was reduced from 8 to 16. And this is what the new blast pattern looks like. The Peacekeeper's damage was increased from 9 to 11, and the pellet count went from 11 to 9. And this is how the whole new blast pattern looks. I actually like it because I couldn't hit shit with it before. Maybe things would change for me. Who knows? What do you guys think about this new blast pattern? And do you think the Peacekeeper's usage would drop or go up? The R3 got some big changes. The base mag went from 18 to 21. The white mag went from 20 to 23. The blue mag went from 25 to 28. And the purple gold mag went from 28 to 31. That's just crazy. The RE's base mag went from 16 to 18. The white mag went from 19 to 20. The blue mag went from 22 to 23. And the purple gold mag went from 25 to 26. Overall, it seems this new season is tailoring for more close quarter battles, with the submachine guns getting mag buffs and the shotguns getting damage buffs, while the assault rifles are being nerfed. Besides the R3 though, and in all actuality this makes sense because there's a new urban style map that's gonna be nothing but close quarter combat, so I see what they're doing here. Now for the legend changes. They pretty much buffed the altar. The most important changes to me is you travel through the void faster. When you're knocked, you don't have to look at the damn portal to use it anymore. And the best of them all, you don't close your portal by accident anymore by pressing down on a D-pad or whatever the PC equivalent is. Ballistic can lock on the enemies faster. Other than that, I don't really see nothing game changing. Now on the crypto, he has a new ability called Off the Grid. He becomes invisible when accessing his drone. Though while he's cloaked, he still makes a sound that you can be tracked by, so be careful with that. I'm pretty sure crypto's usage is going to be out the roof this whole entire season, at least the first half. I honestly thought they was going to change Lifeline, but it seems like she's pretty much the same. Rampart had some Sheila changes. Honestly, I'm not a Rampart main. I don't really use Rampart like that to really understand how vital any of these changes are. So we got Seer. His passive is now quieter. There's a new perk, Split Focus, where Seer gains an extra tack charge, and Focus Scan is no longer there. Vantage got a few changes. The damage her second shot does is now stronger. You can hit reload when you're in your ult to use your ultimate accelerant, and her ping will track enemies for 10 seconds if they're in the area. And last but not least, we have Watson. Her power pylon now regenerates shield charges. Split current was removed and emergency power was added, which increases shield regeneration rate of interception pylon. I know I didn't go over every single detail, but I did my best with the schedule I had. All the information is available on EA's website. It'll be in the description if you guys want to go and read it. If you found this video useful in any way, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy season 22, and I'll catch you in the next one.